$1.50 at the checkout. How great is that?
Love Clearance Day.
Yes. Okay, I think this is going to be one of the most genius, clever organization idea for packing that is ever came to be. Yes. I mean, truly.
Yes.
And we have a tremendous special for everyone from TravelSmith that we are so delighted because you have multicolors, they're labeled, and you're getting the entire bundle here today at $24.95, which is just extraordinary. It's normally $69.95, so it's the first time we're highlighting it on the day today. It's already been incredibly popular on hsn.com, and we're featuring it available with FlexPay, 2 monthly flex payment shot with a credit card or debit card. It's $12.50 to get these at home. What are you receiving? 2 of the zippered t-shirt cubes. That's gonna be the navy and the orange, okay?
It's like a purple. It's a purple.
Yeah, for some reason they're saying navy, but sometimes they get their colors a little crazy, but you're absolutely right. Yeah. It's purple. So it's navy and purple, but it's gonna say navy and orange, or excuse me, now I'm confused. Purple and orange, but it's gonna say navy and orange when you're ordering. Then you have 2 of the drawstring shoe bags, so 1 in red and then 1 in black, and notice labeled shoes.
Very
Love
nice.
that.
Great for your
or
kids.
you can do whatever your little heart desires on that. Then you have 1 zippered under things cube, which is gonna be in the green. And then lastly, you have a zippered sock cube, which is in the royal blue. So you get every single one of these here at $24.95. I've seen these, and even when we've sold them under separate brands, you can get 1 or 2 for $24.95. You're getting 6 of these.
You're getting 6.
All different sizes.
This is wonderful.
From TravelSmith.
Excellent way to be organized, because when I'm in the airport and I see somebody having to open their bag and, you know, take a few things out because they're overweight, or they have to do an extra security check, my heart actually pangs a little bit, because I feel like, oh wow, you need these bags. And so this is my bag. I come to HSN, you know, a couple times a week, whether I drive or sometimes I fly, and I just feel organized. And this way I remember to bring my gym shoes. I like to use my extra shoe bag sometimes as a dirty laundry bag. Sometimes, you know, my things get soiled, so I want to have an extra little laundry bag. Then, yes, my underpinnings. So this way, I use one just for my Rhonda sheer. Nothing gets crushed. Everything is nice and organized. I can see what I have.
Great for bathing suits and things like that,
too. Keeps things separated. Look at even a picture of the undergarments. So your little ones, your grandchildren, a wonderful way for them to learn.
Yes.
This one says shirts. It's a nice large size. These are all a very, really like a high grade rough nylon. Yeah, very easy to wipe and keep clean. Now I've got my Diane Gilman slacks in here. I've got my Iman slacks in here. No problem. Easy to travel with. I just throw those in there, and actually I piled it 3 high. I could easily pile this 6, 7 high, because it's very generous in how it accommodates with that gusseted fold in the middle. Then I've got another one that says t-shirts. I think I've loaded this one actually with dresses.
How many do you have in there?
I've got a beautiful Lycée jacket. I've got a tee. I have 2 of my favorite Sigrun Olsen dresses, and I'm talking full-size dresses that they're cotton and they're comfortable, you know. And
perfect for travel.
Perfect. These are my go-to standbys every time. And look at how much space you're saving by using these bags in your luggage. And it's just easy, because then when I get to the hotel, it's very easy to unpack. It's easy to pack, and I feel organized. I feel like I'm on top of everything. And then I still have room for additional underpinnings, or if I want to have the socks. It's not always that I'm having so many socks, so you can customize and use these bags as you need them. And then I still have room for my travel bags, my cosmetics, my toothpaste, everything I need. And then I'm not embarrassed when I have to open my bag to security, God forbid.
And you know what's nice too with this, especially under things, if you are, you know, getting to your hotel or wherever you're staying, that way you can just put the bag right inside the drawers if you don't want to take everything out.
You don't feel like you want everything exposed.
Yes, and then you can zipper it back up or just leave it open, either way, but then it's going to be protected.
Look at
all
this.
At the same time.
If you buy multiple sets, so maybe there's a set for your husband, I would just put Troy and mine, Alex, and if you have children, put each of the kids' names so that they have their own set.
Great
if
idea.
you would like to do that. This way, you're organized.
Yes.
You feel comfortable. comfortable. You feel like you're able to actually get more into your travel bags.
It's not even you feel like it, you are.
You're absolutely getting more. You feel like everything is organized. You know, now you can start relaxing or focusing on the business at hand if you're traveling for business, if you're traveling for pleasure. Now, if your luggage has to stay on the tarmac before it goes into the aircraft. Have you ever watched, especially with all the rain all over the country, before that luggage goes into the tarmac, not all of the luggage, you know, it's not like they completely close those containers. So I have had way back in the past luggage where the contents of my bag was wet. So I feel like this is one more layer of protection, not only for modesty for my own belongings when they open your bag at the airport, but also it's also protected, whether it's blouses from shoes or it's protected from the elements. And then I'm able to close my bag. This is my Joy Tough Tech bag, and I'm good to go.
And you're so put together. And here's the thing, today at this wonderful sale price, why not order a couple of these? It's still under the value that if you were shopping TravelSmith right now and saw all 6 of these individual bundle of the cubes that have been so incredibly popular, you're still saving money of what you would normally spend just for the 6. So most people are getting 2 and 3. Those that order these at $69.95 absolutely love them for 100% for organizational purposes. The fact that you're saving so much room in your carry-on luggage, in your packed luggage, that, you know what, it's peace of mind. Like you said, if you're putting your sneakers in with your, you know, all of your different clothing, everything's protected, just like you're showing us here now, right? Or, you know what, it doesn't have to be just for shoes or for under things. It's up to you.
I could put all of my cosmetics and toiletries in here. I could put vitamins and supplements inside. If you have medication, if you want to do that. Lynn, one time we were on a cruise, and, you know, they deliver your luggage, you know, to your room, and as I'm approaching the door, I'm noticing that a lot of my items are kind of, you know, like this.
Yeah.
And what had happened was, on a very large piece of luggage, the zipper broke. I was able to fix the zipper, but in the meantime, for a good couple of hours, a majority of my contents were out of, or kind of spilling out. So now if that were to happen, I don't have to worry. Easy to use, easy to pack, very organized, and it forces you to either fold or roll, whatever you choose. I think if you roll, you can get even more in there.
I just can't believe how much space it enables you, how much additional space it enables you to have for whatever you're packing. Again, 2 of the full sizes. That's going to be in the navy and the orange. It's going to say t-shirts on it, and this is that double rugged nylon with the, you know, heavy duty zippers to it. Very much so. 2 of the shoe bags, and you saw has a self-closure on it, so everything is protected. You could get, depending on what size shoe you wear, you probably get a couple pair in those. Then you have your socks, and then you also have your under things, all 6 color coded. They're marked. You can put your name on it. Our best value we've ever offered to date, and on top of the huge savings, this is over what, 60% off at $24.95. We have FlexPay, so it's all about clearance. It's all about really great